All right, what is up, everyone? So I'm going to be talking about how to track your calories so that you can actually see your abs. And yes, I hear so many times that, oh my God, like tracking my calories seems like a lot of work. It seems super tedious. It seems like it's going to take a lot of time. Let me tell you how I've been consistently able to track my calories every single day without missing, unless I was on vacation. Even then, I still had an idea on how to track your calories in literally less than 5 minutes every single day. So the biggest thing is first of all, get the app. Okay, once you have the app, sign in, make an account, and then at the start, that's where the bulk of your time is going to really come from. Learning how to track your calories at the start. But once you get over that learning block, watch a YouTube video. I've got videos on teaching you how to track calories, and literally once you do that, everything's gonna be so much more simple. So get over the learning stage of how to track your calories. What I would do is just don't change the way you're eating. Just track everything you do eat for a week, even if it's a little bit off. That's okay, because this is just the learning stage. There's no need to to be perfect right off the bat. You're also going to need a food scale. So track everything you have. You've got the food scale and you have MyFitnessPal. So once you learn how to do that, play around with what you eat. Say for breakfast, you got 3 eggs, 200 grams of egg whites, and 200 grams of ketchup, or 20 grams of ketchup. I mean, that's pretty simple stuff to track, right? You don't search up 4 eggs, you type it in 1, 2, 3, 4. It's literally that simple. It's like playing a little game. That's your calories for your eggs. Then we've got your ketchup. You know that you literally search up ketchup and always use the green checkmark label to actually find the accurate version, because there are a lot of different entries on MyFitnessPal. The green checkmark options are always going to be verified and accurate by MyFitnessPal, so make sure that you actually track the right things. With that, search up ketchup, green checkmark, and then you modify the grams, 20 grams, there you go. And then for egg whites, literally weigh out your egg whites. What you can do is grab the food scale, put the egg whites on top, set it to 0, pour out a little bit, put it back on. You'll see, okay, it looks like it's about, I just poured out 100 grams. It's going to be negative 100 grams. Then you're going to do that again until you hit 200 grams. Simple as that, right? For example, and then if you were to add the ketchup, right, you've got your eggs, once that's all cooked up, put that on a plate, set it to 0, then literally, like, we all know how to weigh scale. We already know how to do that, right? Just when you weigh on a body weight scale, you step on it, and then the weight goes up. Just like the same thing, you add the ketchup, the weight goes up, and just add as much ketchup as you want until it hits the desired amount you want, like 20 grams. So that's that. Typically, if you do that for all foods, I'd write like really, if you think about it, what food is really hard to track? Yes, we'll talk about how to track your calories when you eat out. That's a whole different discussion, but it's also super simple, which we'll go over down the road. So there we've got that. So what I have all my clients do so that they don't have to track their calories for more than 5 minutes every single day is just they actually pre-plan their meals in the evening. Yo, what's good? So they pre-plan their meals. So literally I tell them to set a timer on their phone to track their calories every single night. Literally takes 5 minutes, 5-minute timer. And then they really plug in, okay, they think, what do I want to eat tomorrow to hit my protein goal? And how do I fit in my fruit and vegetable goal of like 8 to 10 ounces of fruit and vegetables every single day? So that's simple. So 5 minutes every single evening, plan out what they're going to eat. Maybe they want to eat, like, obviously I give everyone recipes and meal plans and whatnot. But they also, more experienced, my more experienced clients do know how to track calories. So they're able to mix and match foods that they love. So for example, say you're going to have some, let's say a simple meal. Let's say we're going to have some oatmeal, right? Super simple meal. So in the morning, I'm going to have some oatmeal, let's say 80 grams of oats with, 200 grams of almond milk. I'll have some blueberries, 200 grams of blueberries, and type that in. And then a scoop of protein powder, type that in. That literally took me 30 seconds to track a meal. Then you do that for the next meal. I'm going to have 200 grams of rice, 200 grams of beef, 20 grams of sauce. And then for the next meal, I'll have 200 grams of chicken, 200 grams of noodles. And then for snack, and then once you got all your protein planned out, say your goal is 180, you plan out about to 170 grams, you're going to have a lot of calories left. So you plan out your protein goal, plan out fruits and vegetables in every meal, and you're going to have, like, that's your skeleton. Then from there, on top of that, I just tell my clients to have fun food or add more volume to their foods if they feel hungry. So what you need to add is, okay, maybe you got 500 calories left. You can literally eat whatever you want with those 500 calories, right? Because you already hit your protein goal. Worrying about carbs and fats really isn't too crazy. Yes, having a good balance is going to help you with energy. Having a good balance of fats is going to help you with your hormone health, and especially for men, like testosterone, we need to be maximizing that. So that's that. But it really is that simple. With those 500 calories, that could be some muffins. Like I had one of, like, my family made some muffins, and I had that because why not? I'm not going to turn down a family made muffin because they're absolutely fire. So that's that. And I had room for it. So I just tracked it in. Simple as that. Right? And then literally just hit that until you hit your macro goal. Literally that simple. Now, what if you need to eat out at a restaurant? So typically I would give myself, number one, if you can plan ahead and know exactly what you're going to eat at that restaurant, say, for just to make it simple, let's say you know you're going to go McDonald's later. McDonald's and a lot of other fast food places and restaurants in general actually have the nutrition and calories for every single item on the menu. So search up McDonald's nutrition, calories, and you're gonna find out, okay, looks like a Big Mac is 530 calories, X amount of protein, X amount of carbs, fats. Okay, I'm gonna actually search up Big Mac, look for the green label on MyFitnessPal, and I'm just gonna punch that in. And if it says the macros, but you don't find that accurate green check mark on MyFitnessPal, just search up, okay, looks like Big Mac is X protein, X carbs, X fats. Just type those numbers in, search up protein, green check mark, and then you're going to add how many grams that is, like maybe 50 grams. Easy. Do that for carbs and fats, and you're going to get the total amount of calories and macros for that meal. However, if you don't know, and then, that's basically just planning your meals. Then you can plan ahead. Maybe leave some extra calories around there because maybe your friend's going to get some fries. You want to have some, you can absolutely do that. But if you don't know, what if you don't know what you're gonna eat or where you're gonna eat? You just know you have a dinner, you got a family dinner, or your wife's gonna cook you dinner in the evening. How do we track that in? Well, simply just leave 1,000 calories for that meal, right? Plan out typically, there is protein in most dinners that people cook. So with that, you're gonna be good. And there we go. So that's what I have. Yo, what's up? 1,000 calories, just plan that out. And then just like that, you're going to have an extra 1,000 calories that you can play around with. So, and if you're eating more than 1,000 calories per meal while trying to lose weight, what are we doing? We do not need to have 1,000 calories in a meal while trying to lose weight. Unless you have like some crazy feast planned out, then you can. But realistically, you're going to get full off of 1,000 calories of food because that's pretty much half your day of eating. So there we go. What is up, Samir? How's it going, bro? Great to have you. Appreciate you. Thanks for joining. So that is what I have to say for you guys. And then if you don't know how many calories to eat, literally what I do is, if you don't know how many calories is in the meal, it's hard to estimate it. What you could do is either, say you have some lasagna, literally what I do is search up on Google how many calories in maybe like a 4-inch piece of lasagna or however much you think it is. And then literally lasagna, Google's going to spit that out. That's going to be close. Then you could also cross-reference that with ChatGPT. Literally, bro, thank you. Appreciate that a lot. That means a lot. So that's what you could do. And then you cross-reference it. Okay, Google says it's this many calories, this and those macros. ChatGPT says it's X macros, X calories. And then you just cross-reference it. Take the average of the two. And then typically round up just in case, because it's better on a fat loss journey to be rounding up and eating less versus eating more, just because you're probably going to plateau if you underestimate how many calories you're eating. So that's what I say. So just to recap everything I said, track your calories using MyFitnessPal, plan out your meals, what you're going to eat every single day. Take 5 minutes in the evening, plan it out. If you know what you're going to eat when you go out to a restaurant, search it up, find the calories and macros in MyFitnessPal. And if you don't know exactly what you're going to eat, save 800 to 1,000 calories because that most likely is going to be enough. Now, if you know that you're going to go to maybe you're going to get a big meal, it's going to be a big feast, that might be one of the days where you might actually have to go a bit over your calories. Or another option you can do if you know that this is a dinner well in advance what you can actually do is eat 100 less calories for the 5 days leading up to give you a 500 calorie buffer on top. So that way, instead of eating 1,000 calories, you could eat 1,500 calories. And just like that, there's no way you're going to go over. So that's what I got for you guys. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys and hope you all have a great day. Peace.